Hello everyone, my name is Trần, Nguyên from class Discover 5A, and today I will tell you about how bees communicate. So first you need to know that the bees communicate very differently from the other species in us. It communicates by dancing. We've found that they dance to communicate, but some people still think that they talk to each other by buzzing. For recently, people have been trying to decode the world-famous waggle dance, and a team of researchers in Germany has succeeded in their research. They've decoded it, but first let me tell you what is the waggle dance. So first, I'll tell you about its origin. So in 1973, an Australian scientist, I don't remember his full name, was awarded for his research on the honeybee waggle dance. He recognized how this form of communication allowed bees to share information on the location of food sources with their friends. How is it performed? Well, the bees dances with the waggle dance at a specific angle away from straight up. Outside the hive, the bees will look at the position of the sun and fly to the same angle away from the sun. And if the sun were in a different position, the angle would stay the same, but the direction would be different. So, second, let me tell you why they communicate with each other. So they could communicate with each other to tell other bees the location of the food sources, so they could get them to the hive from 115 meters away. And so the scout bees will fly away from the hive to find for the food sources. And then they will fly back to the hive and report to every bee the location of the food at the food location to other bees, so the whole bee team can look for food easier and they don't have to find. Then every bee will go to the location and collect the nectar, pollen, and water. So another reason to communicate is to warn others from ambush predators. For everyone's safety, a bee has just been attacked by an enemy will quickly leave the battle, because a bee cannot defeat their rivals, for example, mites. Only some bee species, I don't know where, have recently gained some abilities to fight back the Australian mites, but most of the bee in the world cannot fight back. So after the bee has been attacked, they will fly back to the hive and warn every other bee as quick as possible. So there's another way they can communicate with each other, not by dancing, but they communicate with each other from far away with pheromones. I don't remember the alternate version of it. So when a bee feels threatened or wants to send a signal about something, it will start making the chemical from far away. So other bee will sense this chemical from the hive, and they will immediately fly there. So this is the end of my presentation. Do you have any questions?
Does anyone have any questions?
If no one does, then thank you for listening and goodbye.